EFG London Jazz Festival.
12th to the 21st of November.
Across London.
Over 300 shows.
More than 60 different venues.
With over 1,000 performers.
We are finally back. We are live.
We are jazz.
Music gives you hope.
I've always thought it was an amazing, living, breathing art form.
It's our lifeblood.
Live music coming back to London is like London's heartbeat coming back.
Music has the ability to unite and inspire us.
It's a chance to bring people together.
It's one of the great joys of life.
And just enjoy the moment.
I think it's a time for existing, long-loving fans of music to get back into what they love doing.
It gives you hope to carry on, and I think we need it.
To be back playing live music is cathartic. It's amazing to be able to connect with people again. I think it's one of the main ways that I connect with people and share experiences with people is by playing gigs.
Having that kind of shared experience is what's great about live music.
For me, live music is irreplaceable.
That kind of inspiration in the moment, the fact that something magical happens and it's never the same thing twice.
The connection that you have as an artist with the audience is something that is pretty unique, and it only happens at that specific time.
It's like being invited to go hang with an alien or something, you know, your perception of what is possible just completely expands.
I think festivals are places where we just get together, we feel that we belong, and we witness the moments where artists are themselves showcasing what they have in their spirits.
Talent development is hugely important to EFG and is a cornerstone of all our strategic partnerships across the world.
Supporting emerging talent is a really essential part of what we do and of the festival programme. This year we have our first ever live in-person Take 5 Presents showcase.
I'm really looking forward to seeing our Take 5 showcase. For me, that talent development piece of our work is so important, and to be able to give those young artists a stage on which they can show their music to the world is really important.
It's really important to support young talent and to give them a platform, because we need to enable them to connect with their audience, the audience who doesn't know who they are yet. And that's the beauty of radio, you can discover things.
You need to be able to hone your craft in a professional environment. The same opportunity that Courtney afforded me needs to be afforded to young people. So it's really great that organisations like Sirius and EFG London Jazz Festival do create that platform for young people to express themselves and develop a relationship with the audience.
It's important to inspire people. It's important to put people on stage that look like you, that sound like you, that come from where you come from.
The voices that are coming through now, they have a different set of inspiration to those that came before. They've lived not least through the pandemic, and they've had that frustration of just holding that talent and fearing that they'd never have the chance to share it again. And I think there's a massive responsibility on all of us in the arts to make sure that they get out there, make sure that they get that confidence back and they get those platforms to hear what is just waiting to come out.
It cultivates the next generation of musicians, which in turn then cultivates the whole music scene in the UK. It really starts with a lot of the musicians that come through the jazz scene.
Without them, we don't have a future. This music wouldn't have a future. I mean, you know, we're dealing with jazz here. We have a new breed and a new generation of young musicians that are coming up to the forefront and pushing and creating interesting music. I think that's important. It means that 10 years down the line, we'll have more, you know, there'll be more music coming through, more music, more artists coming through. And wow, the stuff that's going to be coming out in 5-6 years from these same artists that we're nurturing now is going to be, you know, phenomenal.
Personally, even being in King's Place right now, I feel a bit emotional being here because the last time I was here was when I was a teenager. I lived outside of London. Mum used to trek and drive over here to do classes, and I was interested in jazz and playing drums, and they were just so supportive. And finally to be able to move to London and pursue my career thanks to people like them who've given me the confidence and the support to be able to do it, I think it's just so important. I'm looking forward to the whole shebang, not gonna lie.
I mean, the highlight for me is when the whole thing opens. Look at what's on. We're spoiled for choice.
The message I would give to anyone is you can't go to one thing.
We're all looking forward to almost every single thing in the program, even though it's probably impossible for a single person to catch everything.
Given my role, I'm very much looking forward to seeing the EFG Elements series. So that's a series of 4 shows that EFG handpicked, which are all to do with collaboration and quality.
I think I might have yelped on public transport when I saw that Cecil McLaurin Salvavant is going to be here. She's incredible live.
One of the gigs that I can't wait to see is Cleveland Watkins and Django Bates.
My favourite will always be the Jazz Voice.
I think as a singer myself, I'm really excited to see Jazz Voice.
It's the way to arrive in the London Jazz Festival and a fantastic curated show.
I think it's going to be really cool to just see a whole bunch of singers do their thing on stage, as well as, I know people have mentioned it before, but the Take 5 Presents is going to be incredible. There's going to be a night of drums and rhythm and a night of improvisation with all our upcoming talent development, which I've been so lucky to work with so far.
Rumour has it that there's going to be American artists over here, and that is incredible. Fingers crossed, just to kind of know that even after this kind of pandemic and everything that's been going on, that we can be unified again.
This year at the festival, I'm really looking forward to connecting to people I haven't seen for a couple of years, and audiences as well. You know, like a proper sort of London audience vibe I haven't had that for a while, so that'll be interesting.
It's about having had a hardship, having gone through what we and everybody else went through.
We need just a little extra push to get us over the year, and it comes at the right place. So I'm looking forward to that wave of energy that week, you know.
But taking a lesson from it and turning it into a positive. And I think you're really going to see that this year in the London Jazz Festival.
I can't wait.
See you guys there.